Now, not to say that DC is stealing from you guys, but they did just announce that they're going to do the young James Gordon GCPD-esque show. We talked about it on the last podcast. Andrew thinks it's going to be a great idea. Elizabeth, you're
I'm
in
for
the
it.
middle.
I'm for it.
It's
Yeah.
interesting.
And I don't think it can work.
You really, because I've been thinking about it long and hard, and actually that's where I kind of, I talked to you a little bit about it, but I was like, you know what? If they do it right, there is a lot of areas that they could really like pick and choose from the Batman history and kind of just make a new version of
But
it.
there's no Batman, so there's no Batman history.
But see, in my opinion, they're not gonna not have Batman. They're just not gonna have like the Batman's not known yet.
Mhm.
Like criminals are being caught, criminals are being left, but who's doing it? Like,
Are you guessing this, or did they say this?
No, I'm
No,
guessing.
this
I'm
is
guessing.
all
I have
speculation.
speculated
They're not-
like nobody's business. the
Oh,
last couple
they've
of
only said we want to do a young James Gordon show.
No. Okay. The great thing that's going on with Marvel right now is that the Shield show is totally embracing all the movies.
Mhm.
I think that this young Gordon show is going to totally try to hide from like the superhero aspect. I think they should embrace it. I think like
yeah.
you said, if Batman's randomly showing up and like people are gone missing and like they have the villains but they don't know who's taking them down,
Yep.
then maybe season 3 they actually have Batman or something. I'd be down for that, but I just don't see them going full super.
That's why you're my buddy.
Here's my theory. I wrote down notes.
Okay, yeah.
So here
We're bringing it up because Andrew insisted he had a way to convince me this could be good.
I actually did the pitch. I did the pitch this morning to my wife. She thought it was okay, but of course
Who likes everything that you do?
No, she does not. I can assure you that right here, right now. She does not. But in this case, she was like, you know what? I can see that maybe working out.
All right,
so the
hit me.
concept at hand was, okay, so they said young James Gordon. That's all well and good, but I don't think they're going to actually have it be young James Gordon like full time. I think what they're going to do is they're going to stick to a time frame of Gordon like where he's older, but he's not necessarily Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, like Lieutenant Gordon, like
So-
early in his career, but not like
So my theory was
beat
this.
cop,
Like Batman Year One? Is that what age is?
Yeah, kind of like that thing, but so this is my pitch for season 1. So you have the character cast for James Gordon. You have Gordon and you have Barbara. You actually have Batgirl there. She's age appropriate to be Batgirl.
No, she's not.
Hold on.
Okay.
This is my pitch. This is not
All right.
Anthony's
All right,
pitch.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Yeah. Okay, so you have age appropriate Batgirl.
Okay.
She's ducking out randomly, so you're assuming that she is Batgirl. She's not telling her dad. The whole first series is all about a case that coincides with the disappearance or murder of James Gordon's wife. So all this crime stuff that he's investigating sort of relates back to it and is bringing back the memories of it. So you have flashbacks to young, James Gordon and what he kind of went through, and make it all about Red Hood for the first season. Red Hood being the official
like
villain.
Joker Red Hood.
Yeah, Joker Red Hood.
Okay.
So the whole first season you have that. So the only thing I came up with was like the first season, like what you were going to do, and the ending, the season finale, you do the Killing Joke. You have him not solve the Red Hood, but the sense that Red Hood is no more. Like he's found the Red Hood because apparently Joker has officially become the Joker.
Okay.
And have him pull the Killing Joke on his daughter.
All right. I have a question.
Okay.
How does Batgirl become Batgirl without Batman?
Well, that Batman's there. He's just not explained.
But-
Like shit's going down. He's staying incognito. He's being a ninja, if you will.
All right. So we're not talking about a young.
So you're saying that when they said a young James Gordon, they didn't really mean a young
they don't
James
mean
Gordon.
young James
they mean
Gordon.
an older James
They
Gordon.
Well, they mean
regular James Gordon.
Said that though? I mean,
young James Gordon in the sense that he's having flashbacks. So what you can do is you have the
That's not young James Gordon. That's old James Gordon talking about young James
no,
Gordon.
but you're having flashbacks. So you have like two elements. You have the young James Gordon thing, but then you have the centralized thing that everybody knows.
What about the regular episodes that have nothing to do with the main story arc?
But that's the whole point. You make it all about the crimes that he's solving. All pertain to this. Like it's all.
So is it like a How I Met Your Mother? He begins every
No, he's not
episode
gonna have
old,
like
talking to like somebody's like, I remember this one time.
There's no like.
Well, kids.
There's no well kids moment. It's going to be more like just him finding something and it relating back to a previous case, something that he remembers. So he has a flashback of him doing something. Do like a Pulp Fiction thing where you're just kind of jumping timelines all over the place.
Well, I have a theory once you're done with your
Okay,
theory.
what's your theory?
I don't want to
Yeah.
interrupt you.
No,
I just want to
please,
sort of
please do.
shoehorn in there at some point. I keep hearing people say, I don't want to do this without Batman because it's just going to be like CSI Gotham and it'll be like totally realistic. And
Mhm.
Gotham could never produce like completely realistic modern day criminals.
Yeah.
They are always going to be weird. They're going to be
Psychotic.
strange. And this is a chance to see something we've never seen before.
Mhm.
And since they're not part of the regular Batman continuity, we won't be able to say, oh, well, that's Two-Face, but I know he's not going to die because he shows up later. It'll be new people. And we're like, maybe they'll die. Maybe they won't. I don't know. It makes it a little
because
more tense.
The whole purpose is really doing like kind of an Elseworlds approach to it, where it's not necessarily exactly what we've seen, but it's like picking and choosing what could work in a TV series, kind of like Smallville.
Yeah.
They didn't exactly do the Superman story, but they did. You know, it kind of hit.
Granted, but Superman was there.
Well, yes, but you don't have.
And the show got better once they added more comic book
Super.
characters.
But that's the point, though. The first season is about James Gordon. The second season, so my ending thing with doing the Killing Joke with James Gordon is basically him having to go hunt down this Batman. Because not only did he betray, his trust, because his daughter is Batgirl. He finds that out. He's now upset, kind of like that episode of this Batman the Animated Series with Scarecrow. That whole, I forget what the ledge was.
Where
Over the ledge.
Over the ledge.
Yeah,
Over the
that's
ledge.
right.
So you do that, you have him hunting down the Batman. So now, Batman is there, and he's hunting him down, but by that season 2, he's almost having to come to terms where he's going to have to work with him in order to stop the evils of Gotham City.
I would really like to see that episode in a live action.
All right, I got
drama.
a question.
Yeah.
What do you think they're going to call it? What do you think the name's going to be?
Probably GCPD or Gotham.
I think Gotham would
Just
be
Gotham
the
would
best.
probably
Gotham
be
would
good.
be-
Because
yeah.
GCPD,
Yeah, it's a little too off-center.
you
And
have
that
to
is
know. If you don't know, then
CSI.
Yeah.
also that.
Now, what I read today was it's actually a Fox show. I thought
Is
it was,
it?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they, well,
Really?
okay,
Okay, I
the
didn't
internet
hear
said
that.
about 5 hours ago it was a Fox show, but I'm like,
okay.
that means that we won't get the
Breaking
CW
news.
pretty people, though, so I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
for that.
That doesn't
Okay.
mean that it's good.
I know,
that's
that's
true.
the other thing I
But
was
wait,
worried
no,
about.
that's not
yeah.
true, because Sleepy Hollow got renewed, and it's only been 3 episodes.
Really?
Oh,
Yes, which
okay.
is weird and shocking, but
Gives
I
me
guess it
hope.
happens.
Gives
I've
me
heard
hope.
Sleepy Hollow was good, but you could kind of take it or leave it.
Yeah, I mean, I have the first episode on my iTunes queue to watch. I mean, I haven't
Oh,
said
because
that.
they gave that one out.
They
for free.
gave that out for
Yeah.
free like you're supposed to.
Mhm.
Shield.
Yeah, right.
How about of our 700 people in attendance? How do we feel about the Sleepy Hollow show? It's good.
Haven't seen it.
All right, so we're about
Everybody's
50-50.
waiting to see.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
About
Well, I mean, it can't be any
6,
worse than
350
Once
good,
Upon a
350
Time. I
haven't seen
mean, it's got to have something, right?
it's interesting. I've
It's
been
darker.
told about it.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, well, maybe. But they renewed it. 3 episodes
Okay.
in, they renew it, which that's a good sign.
Good for them.
Fox is like, well, we fucked up with Firefly, so I guess we'll.
And no one will let them forget it.
Ever.
No, they
and no
won't.
one should either.